John Force recovery, what happened and what we know so far, timeline. Veteran drag racing champion John Force, 75, was hospitalized on June 23 following a severe crash at an NHRA race in Virginia. The accident, which occurred at nearly 487 km/h due to an engine failure, resulted in Force's car colliding with both track walls. Over the following weeks, Force has made significant progress with the support of his family. This is a breakdown of what happened and what we know so far. June 23, John Force hospitalized after 487 km/h crash. Veteran drag racer John Force, 75, was hospitalized after a severe crash at an NHRA race in Virginia. Force, who had recently secured his 157th NHRA race win, experienced an engine failure at nearly 487 km/h, causing his car to collide with both track walls. Despite the crash, he remained conscious and communicated with safety crews. "My dad's going to be all right, I was in the ambulance with him, holding his hand. He's one of the toughest people I know, so he'll bounce back like he always does." For days after his crash, drag racing champion John Force was moved from the trauma ICU to the neuro ICU, where doctors focused on his head injury. The NHRA posted to social media at the time, "Our thoughts and prayers continue to go out to John and his family. He is a legend of our sport and universally loved, and it has been incredible to see the tremendous outpouring of support from the racing community during this time." July 5, Force shows improvement. Less than 2 weeks after the crash, Force began to show positive responses to treatment for his traumatic brain injury, fractured sternum, and wrist injury. He was moved from neuro-intensive to acute neuro care. Despite ongoing cognitive and behavioral challenges, John Force Racing reported that the 16-time funny car champion's ability to speak to his family and start walking with assistance was encouraging. July 9, moved from intensive care to rehab center. After 15 days in intensive care at VCU Medical Center, Force was transferred to a neurological rehab center via AirMed ambulance to continue treatment for his traumatic brain injury. John Force Racing reported that Force was experiencing cognitive and behavioral symptoms and periods of confusion despite being able to converse and celebrate his birthday with family. July 23, Force discharged from rehab center. A month after the incident, Force was discharged from Barrow Neurological Institute where he had been undergoing rehab for a traumatic brain injury, TBI. Force is now continuing outpatient therapy in California. Brittany Force shared to social media, "Peace out Phoenix. After 30 days my dad is finally heading home where we will continue outpatient therapy. These next steps to recovery will definitely be a family effort. Here's some pictures from our time in Phoenix."